as I listened from him that the fight was about where I was seated, I mean, like kids fighting, not members of parliament.
Alright, back from the week's trending story, I bring you Honorable Anthony Akol, who comes here to explain what exactly happened between him and Honorable Zaake in Parliament. On the other side, Honorable Nambozi also explained what she saw happening in Parliament. Alright, let me leave you with the latest updates on what happened exactly from both Honorable Akol Anthony and from Honorable Nambozi as Zaake is still hospitalized. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, to give a like to this video, and leave your comment to let us know what you think about this. Please wait till the end.
Well, it is unfortunate that when you ask me exactly what happened, I can't explain to you properly. Because personally, I left my home on Wednesday to attend Parliament. And from nowhere, I was attacked. And that attack I can't explain because I was seated. The man came, he started telling me to leave the seat, that I want to sit where I'm seated. And as you know, that's where I sit. I used to sit with Honorable Cecilia Gual, the late, and may her soul rest in peace. And Honorable Zaake is a shadow cabinet minister in charge of presidency. And you know where shadow cabinet sits in front. And it doesn't make sense to me up to now why he came to me, he wanted me to leave that particular place. And to make matters worse, he started pushing me and saying stupid actually. I mean, I didn't understand. And that's a question that I have not gotten the answer why the man came to push me. And it is unfortunate. What happened, I'm not happy about, because that's not leaders should portray in Uganda. Especially as I listened from him that the fight was about where I was seated. I mean, like kids fighting, not members of parliament fighting for a seat. It doesn't make sense. I don't know, because I came when he was speaking. I found him order. I don't know whether he was occupying that place or not. So I sat where I sit. And that's where I sit always. And it doesn't make sense. And first of all, when I see him admitted in hospital, I don't understand. Because when you watch that video very well, after all the scuffle, the man was standing, was kicking. I wonder whether he was beaten by some other people or is pretending to be badly off. I don't understand. But above all, why, if it is about the seat, why talk about stupid Acholi? It doesn't make sense. Why do you bring it to Acholi people? If I'm stupid, abuse me. I don't understand. Well, there are two perspectives. Number one, you cannot have lifted a leg of a man. You better have lifted a leg of a woman. It doesn't make sense for you to have lifting a leg of a man. But secondly, why talk about stupid actually? It doesn't make sense. And pushing me. You know, I am shocked what happened. But I think I'm not even surprised because the man was charged. You remember when he left the floor, he was already showing his blow. You know, it was a wrong, I would say transfer of aggression. Maybe he wanted to attack the speaker. Why was he throwing blow in the air? I don't understand. So it's transfer of aggression. And unfortunately, he targeted a wrong person. That's the problem. You know, this is called reflect action. You can't say, is this the best option? Is this the worst option? It is called a reflect action. It happens there and then. So the next thing comes to your mind, it's late. It has happened. So you can't tell me, is it a solution to resolve a problem? No, that's not a solution. But when you are attacked, you respond. And that's what happened. The issue with me is very simple. I'm a very humble person, but never attack me. When you attack me, it's like pushing an elephant. You will not survive. The same thing happened in Odongato. He kicked me. And it's happening with this man uplifting me, pushing me, that you can't survive. But I'm very humble. And you know I don't quarrel with people. When you check my history, I don't quarrel with people. But don't attack me. I defend myself.
So do you regret what happened on Wednesday?
No. I'm actually expecting apology from Honorable Zaake. Being somebody who is younger than me, actually his age is the age of my children. He's not right at all. Especially in an African setting. When an adult is sitting, even if I was seated where he was seated before, you give that respect. And above all, there was a space near me. And what surprises me up to now, because as he was pushing me, another person came and sat near me. Was it a setup on me? I don't understand. There was no need for him to push me when there is a space near me for him to sit on. He wasn't making sense at all. So why should I apologize? This is not the first time. People who tried to take me to court, they have failed, especially when you started fighting me. When Odongato went to court, the DPP said it was it was a scuffle. Like this one, he started fighting me. If anything, I want to go to court.
So you're also planning to go to court?
I don't want to. Why should I? There's no sense in it. But let him go ahead. A court of law is where we can resolve issues, and unfortunately, we are all members of parliament. We know the law. So there's no problem. Let him go ahead. But my unfortunate issue, I'm not happy about the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. Why am I suspended when I'm attacked? I mean, it doesn't make sense. If I was the one who attacked somebody in the house, then you say my misconduct in the house. But I did not attack anybody. I'm appealing this particular suspension. It doesn't make sense. I don't want it to go on record that I'm suspended because I'm attacked in the house. That will encourage more people to attack you because they know when you're attacked, you're also suspended. It doesn't make sense at all. But above all, I'm very disappointed that my contact has been circulated and supporters of NUP are trying to intimidate me, sending me threatening messages that I'm going to be killed, my family will be killed. I don't think. If it was an organized attack on me, maybe by NUP supporters, why do you bring a tribal? You're saying Baganda, and you are saying you are Cholis, you are stupid, you want to support President Museveni. I have never supported President Museveni. If anything, if any passion has suffered under leadership of President Museveni, it's actually people. All our animals has been removed. Up to now, government has never compensated it. Acholis, who used to be second up to Buganda in terms of resources, became the worst in the country. We have suffered on issue of our power. Up to now, it's not resolved. People have died. Many people have been jailed. We have issues of poverty, that we are now 7% poor in the country. We are the worst in the country. How would you then think, the whole of me, the chairman of Acholi parliamentary group, you are saying we are supporting President Museveni? It is a known case in the country that the tribe that registered President Museveni from the beginning has been the Acholi people. Until 2021, that's when they voted. And he was being supported by the Baganda. So you are sending me messages, threatening me, threatening the Acholi people, when we are suffering with issues of Balalu, taking over land in Acholi, sub-region. It doesn't make sense. And I think people should not take this as a tribal thing. Not even the parties NUP versus FDC or versus Akol. I have never had a grudge with the FDC and the NUP. I have never had a grudge with the Baganda. Maybe if there's any problem, I'm wondering whether Zaake is a normal human being. Actually, I was requesting, and up to now I'm requesting, he needs to be checked by a mental specialist. How can, a member of parliament come and attack you over where you are seated? A seat. Even my children now in primary school don't fight over seats. And it's unfortunate that this is the news that we fought over where to sit in Parliament of Uganda. But I think I'm coming back to Parliament with emotion. I have been in Nigeria. I have been in the UK. I have been in South Africa and many parliaments. The sitting arrangement in the House is such a way that members have their name on where you sit. And if the House now is not enough, let the Parliament of Uganda get an appropriate space where all the seats are numbered, so that you even know when a member of Parliament is absent in the House, his seat is empty. but not members of parliament struggling over seats. It doesn't make sense at all. Because I don't believe that members of parliament can fight over a chair when we can even buy chairs. How? And as if you carried a chair from your home. It doesn't make sense. Completely, no. I have already written my complaint to the Speaker. The conduct that she is claiming that I misconducted myself is wrong. I was attacked in the House, and I'm appealing the suspension, and I actually call for the Speaker to cancel that suspension on me. I don't talk for others. But if anything, I was attacked in the House. Most of you saw the video. It's very clear that I was humbly seated down. The man came with his charge, throwing his blow in the air, and then came and started attacking me. So why do you blame me? Why do you suspend me? Why, of all things?
Where does this leave the image of Parliament and members of Parliament and your title, Honourable?
I think I will remain a Honourable Member of Parliament because I've never misbehaved as a person. Even in these two instances where you are saying I fought, I was always attacked. And I warned, please don't attack me. I have said several times, you know our symbol is an elephant. They are cholis. So don't push an elephant with your hand. You can't manage. And that's very clear. So don't attack me. I'm very humble. And I think I have been calling for Ugandans to unite. Never talk about tribal sentiment. We did not apply to be in Uganda. Neither somebody applied to be a Muganda or a Musoga or an Acholi or a Munyankore. We found ourselves in Uganda. So never, never talk about tribalism. Let us be united as a country. The only way we can keep this country and hand it over to the new generation when it is united is by our unity now. Therefore, I want to condemn any person who think this was a fight between a Muganda and Acholi. This was Zaake who attacked an Acholi, a humble person, but only that our weight are different. That's it. I made it very clear that never try to uplift a leg of a man. You can uplift legs of women, but not men. That's the first mistake. But secondly, don't push an elephant. Whether I'm the chairman or a normal Acholi, I'm warning you people. It is not, the Acholis are very humble people, but don't push, don't fight. That's it. And that's why I told you, I am not regretting. What I'm waiting for is an apology from Zaake, who is younger than me, who should have respected me. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Especially fighting over a chair. I heard from him, he's telling me that I sat over where he was seated. I mean, how many chairs can a member of parliament buy? And why do you fight for a chair in parliament? It doesn't make sense, if that was the reason. But to me, it was a transfer of aggression. He was annoyed. He could not maybe have fought. Maybe he was prepared to fight the speaker or somebody else while he was throwing his hand. Now it's transfer of aggression. But the problem is, he transferred it to the wrong person. That's the problem. And that's my issue, please. Thank you. Number one, if you watch that video very well, the punch.
Zaake yasituse mu katebe tulina obutebe awo obutulako ababaka abalina obuzibu bw'emigongo nze wentula Zaake watula n'omubaka basaalirwa twali tutulaawo ne mama Cecilia Ogwalu ye mukama n'amuyita kakati ezo ntebe zaffe era tutulawo lwa nsonga za bulwadde kakati Zaake era we yabadde atudde bw'asituka aloope gwe yabadde alaba n'emmundu ono Akol n'ava eri n'ajja entebe n'agituulamu ate najjako n'omuzindaalo Zaake gwe yabadde ayogererako kubanga eppeesa eriteekako omuzindaalo luli mabegaawo ku katebe era mu kamera emu eraga Zaake ng'agezaako mugamba nti waayo omuzindaalo guzzeeko naye Zaake sipiika n'amugamba nti jangu oyogerere eno mu maaso n'asooka agenda ayogera ensonga ye bw'aba akomawo bali ab'NRM bamuwogganira bamugaana okola ki okwogera bw'omulaba nga yeesammula yabadde yeesammulako ababaka baaki benabe ne kati bano batandikira akatambi bakubuzebuze ntino Zaake yayingidde mu parliament nga ayomba nagenda asitukira mu Akol era laba bwaddayo wali awo Akol yamaze bwebanga ddene nga akyamugamba leka nawe
kituufu kuba yakutamye nga alaga nti alina kyamu
era na wano teyamulungi yamusindise Zaake kituufu yanyize naye yasindisa Akol ye najja atuule Akol kwe kumukuba ebikonde ebingi ennyo ebyo ebyasukkiridde
naye ng'okuba mukulu munne ebikonde ebyo
mulidde Zaake olwaleero ng'ayita mu baloya be abali kwagani company advocates amuwadde ebbaluwa eyoga nti agenda muwawabira okuggyako ng'onaayimirira mu parliament n'amwetondera naye njagala gamba n'abantu baffe nti bassebo ne bannyabo ffe tulina mmwe mulina okuwolerezanga ababaka bammwe omubaka ali ku ludda lwammwe bwe bamujooga ne bamuyisaamu amaaso abantu ne babifuula ebyokuzannyamu emizannyo kubanze mmanyi abo abaana abato abali ku online abazannya emizannyo si be babyewandiikira waliyo abantu abakulu ababiwandiika ate kiri wano mu Buganda singa ffe abo mu Buganda mwe mwavudde essajja eryakulanga enjovu ne likuba akasajja akatono akakyoli singa abakyoli bali ku ludda lwa muganda waabwe naye ffe wano mu Buganda omuntu ajja n'akwata omuntu waffe n'amukunyaakunya naye ffe wano ne tudda ku sayidi ya muyise
era bagamba mwami Zaake yatandisa olutalo
omwami oyo Akol singa nange nali nga ndi mulwanyi yali agenda kutandikira kunze okukuba ndowooza mujjukira olunaku lwe basoma coffee report nti nze natuula ku ttaka simanyi oba ekifaananyi ekyo wakiraba nti natuula ku ttaka kubanga omwami oyo yajja era mu nkola y'emu n'atuula mu katebe kange mwe nali nkolaki mwe nali nina okutuula era ekifaananyi kiraga bulungi nga nze ntudde ku ttaka mu parliament ku madaala nga ye oyo Akoola atudde ku katebe kange wentuula buli lunaku ke bampa ntuulengako nga ndi muki era singa nange nze nnyini nali naye nze bwe namusanga ne mugambo waivaayo mu katebe kange n'akaganiramu nze kye nakola nenzirayo nentula waliwa wansi sisobola gamba nti Zaake naye lwaki teyakoze nganzi kubanga abantu buli muntu aliyakitinga mu ngeri yanjawulo nga ekizibu kimu ne buli muntu aliyakitinga mu ngeri yaki yanjawulo maybe nange olulala nalisobodde okunyiiga kuba ebigambo Akol bye yabadde agamba Zaake awo bangi tetwabiwulidde naye era yabadde amugamba ebigambo eby'obujoozi enaganidde mu ntebe enamwogerako ebigambo eby'obujoozi eno yeegase kuba enaalemu abamuwoganira nti Zaake yabadde awayiriza nti waliwo omuntu ow'emundu so ng'ekyamazima wabaddewo omuntu yabadde ddala neki n'emundu awo
parliament
ya Uganda ekintu ekitakola ki ekitakkirizibwa bannanga abantu ba Ssaabasajja Kabaka tulina okuyiga okuba nti nno omuntu waffe bw'afuna obuzibu tuyimirira naye n'ebyo ebintu ebyokusaakiriza ng'abantu ne bayiya n'emizannyo ne bajja ne baleeta obwana obuto mbubuzanye Zaake bumusekerere mu kubanga baamukubye enkola eyo nkyamu nnyo era n'abali emabega w'okubeera mu bikolwa ng'ebyo basaana beddeko